There you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chloethedev Unfiltered. Chloe here. I haven't done one of these for a while. A week or two ago, or probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now, I said I was going to start doing these every day, and I definitely haven't, and I definitely want to. So I'm going to try and get back to doing them every day. So normally on this channel, the purpose for it was to just start sharing my thoughts, ideas, random things I'm working on, and have it all recorded in one place, start filing it into playlists, and then if I keep doing this, I'll have a lot of data, at least with which to sift through, remembering what research papers I read, what research projects I worked on, what jobs I did, where I was planning on moving at what point in my life. And that was it. The whole point, what I knew is I wanted to record a lot more of what I was doing. I like teaching as well, so a lot of the videos that I've done or that I do have to do with educating people in different topics. So usually it's Web3, open web, blockchain, cryptocurrency stuff. But it also goes into like a lot of the art stuff, VR, metaverse, and stuff like that. So today I actually have another video I'm going to be doing, going to the Women of Crypto Art gallery opening or exhibition this weekend. So they have it's 1:44 p.m. where I am right now in Antigua, and the gallery opens at 3 p.m. my local time. So in an hour and 15 minutes, I'll be going live in crypto, or not live anymore. I used to live stream when I had fast enough internet for that. But now I'm just going to be recording myself in CryptoVoxels. It might not even work. Honestly, CryptoVoxels, it does not work very well for me these days in Antigua, just with the internet speeds. I'm on like dial-up internet through my phone line. Actually, you can see it in the bottom of my screen. You can see my little phone line connected to a little landline phone right there. Yeah, I have a regular phone, and one goes to the phone, and the other one goes to a little Wi-Fi modem, right, or router thing. But yeah, so this video though, a lot's been going on in my life. So I came to Antigua to volunteer at the Friends of the Care Project. I came here, got situated, got internet, and like all the stuff sorted out. Started volunteering. COVID got worse. The school shut down. I have training every Friday with them, but I've been working. I work with NEAR, the NEAR Foundation to blockchain, on their community team, and I also work with CreateBase, which is a guild that helps with like Mintbase and NEAR. So I'm pretty busy, and I've also been a bit depressed being without my partner. It's kind of rough. There were times where I could have went back, but I was trying to get things set up here and make things work. And so this is Chloethedev Unfiltered, and the point of it is to be as honest as possible with myself. These videos are mostly for myself. I know that I have 75 subscribers now, which means some people watch some of my videos. And though these videos are just for me, although I don't private them, because what's the point in that? I mean, anything that I'm able to put out into the world, if someone can learn from that, that's great. And so some of my videos are very targeted at learning specific tasks or specific skills. And a lot of people hopefully will learn from those. And some of these videos are for me to learn from, or for my family and friends, or my son who's turning, 5? Wait a second. He's turning 5 this year. Oh my gosh, my brain. He's turning 5 this year. He lives in Pennsylvania. And so a lot of this is to kind of have a recording of my life, like a life diary, life journal, open in public so that anyone can comment or share or whatever. And my son can also watch and see what the heck I was doing when I was 28, living in Antigua, doing weird things, and what kind of ideas I had. So these videos are supposed to be only like 10, 15 minutes long, regardless of their style. So even if they're teaching videos, this week I'm going to be going through the Mintbase testnet. They just launched. They have almost 1,500 people signed up, waiting in line to get on testnet. And so I'm only waiting until next week so I can do some more bug fixes. But I'm only going over a walkthrough of how to get. I've done a few videos on NEAR, like how to get a testnet account, how to get a mainnet account, how to use dApps, what is NEAR and what is the blockchain. But this video is going to be more targeted to how to use Mintbase on testnet specifically, how to use Mintbase maybe more specifically. But I plan to do a whole series about Mintbase on NEAR, or maybe Mintbase in general. I have a lot of playlists So I might even do 2. So a playlist for just Mintbase in general, and all my Mintbase videos could go in there, and then a title for Mintbase on Near. But we'll see how that goes. As well as that, so my plans always change. People that know me know that I have a plan, and I try really, really, really hard to achieve it. But my plan can change at any moment of the day, anytime. It just changes, and I'm like, okay, next thing. So right now, the plan is to stay in Antigua and just make it work. It's the weather here is beautiful. I love the people. I love the culture. I'm Antiguan. Okay, I have a nice house to live in. I have food delivered to me. Life is good. I go for a walk usually once a day. I'm lazy sometimes. Not lazy. Hard to find the motivation. Is more honest. But once a day, I try and get a little mug of ice cream and go for a walk around the block and say hi to all the neighbors and just like get my just say hi to people, smile at people. But honestly, it's really hard to do these certain things without my partner. And so my partner's in Canada right now. She's working there. She's working from home actually. But pandemic, and we have a dog, a rescue dog. I actually rescued the dog from Antigua. That's a whole other thing. But so the plan is to stay here, make it work. I work remotely as well, so I sit here in front of the TV and I do my work, have my meetings right here, and just do my thing. And then hopefully May 1st or the beginning of May, flights will open back up to head back to Canada without too much of a issue quarantining or whatever's going on. Because right now there's lots of stuff happening, like there was last year where they're like shutting things down. You can't fly back, and I can fly back, but right now it's not that easy. So if I go through the States, I have a 10-day quarantine in the States. So like I'm trying to figure out specifically how does that work if I like fly to the States, and then obviously they don't want you just driving across the border. But that is a possibility if it could work, quarantine at home. And then obviously if I just flew straight to Toronto, they have a system where you pay like thousands of dollars to stay in the hotel and get, tested multiple times. And I understand people trying to keep people safe. I'm all about that. I'm probably getting vaccinated with the school here though as well in the short to midterm, because like education workers and healthcare workers and all of that are going to get the vaccine because kids need to go back to school. So for the plan right now is to stay in Antigua for the next month or two. Hopefully get the vaccine, maybe start volunteering a few more times at the Friends of the Care Project. I miss those kids. I miss helping out. And just keep working. Once I can, I'm going to pack up the house here, head back to Canada probably, and spend the summer in Canada probably a few months to kind of like settle down, get things situated. And then after that, who knows? I'm just saying. But I think it'll be kind of cool. Mintbase is based in Lisbon, Portugal, and Portugal is like it's becoming the crypto hub of Europe. And so, who knows? I might find myself, Bianca and I, might find ourselves in Lisbon for a little while, maybe half the year, maybe part of the year, maybe the whole year. Who knows? But I want to visit. I want to like meet Carolyn and Nate, the co-founders of Mintbase. Like, I want to meet them like face to face. I've been in so many meetings with them, and like I've been following them before that I was following them on Twitter for so long and following Mintbase, what they were doing, and so it'll be super cool to actually like sit down with them and talk to them and like do life with them. I mean, I think they're great people, and that's the only reason I decided to even work at all in this space. I am more of a researcher. I like to research. I'm a researcher. But when, Carolyn and Nate said they wanted some help with the Create-Based community, I was like, yes, like any way that I can support Mintbase, and I like the blockchain space, so Near as well, fine by me. I get paid to do it now. Almost all of my salary goes to the Marma J Foundation. So if you ever want to check on the Marma J Foundation funds, you can go to on a block explorer for Ethereum, marmaj.eth, and then for Near, marmaj.near. The Marma J Foundation is doing pretty well these days. Near and ETH are both doing great. But I still haven't spent much of it because I'm still unsure of what the most efficient way to spend it is. Like, for example, the school at the Friends of the Care Project, they don't need me. They don't need me to be there every day. They really don't. They need money, arguably, like just to buy like art supplies and just, paper towels and Purell, just like food stuff. Okay, they need money. It's a nonprofit organization. They always need to raise money. They got salaries to pay and everything like that. But they need equipment. Like, most importantly, they need equipment. And so now I'm thinking, okay, well, if I was in Canada or Portugal, I could start talking to different schools that work with differently abled youth or youth with disabilities or, physical impairments that they need, different seating requirements, and different kind of chairs and stools and wheelchairs and eating utensils. And maybe I can get used materials packaged up and donated and sent to Antigua. So I was talking to the school, and they were saying that if I could find, they've asked me like 6-7 times, like over it, if you know of any schools giving away anything, if you know of any chairs, anything, just anything, please. They said they'll pay for shipping. And so I'm like, if they'll pay for shipping, why don't I just buy them new stuff? Like, why should they have to use used or old stuff? So obviously, very difficult to get this stuff sorted out from Antigua, just in like my head, because I'm not a specialist in this area. I know some stuff gets sent from the UK, I'm pretty sure, because some of the teachers are from the UK. I think they set that up. In the States, it's probably the easiest. I do have family in like Miami, and so maybe I would like to get some sort of process done first, or like get something sent out, know how it works, before I'm just like sending stuff. But I would like to know, like, I've been there, I've seen the school, I kind of, like, I've seen what is needed. Like, seating chairs of all sizes for these kids is definitely needed. And so I would love to have the Marma J Foundation somehow support that. And so the Marma J Foundation is so random and so weird. And so realistically, though, what I'm thinking is having a bounty for the Marma J Foundation and saying, okay, I'll pay 10 near for someone to get who like knows more about this stuff to like submit a pitch to me about how to get this done. And if someone could like submit a pitch of how to get, special seating and equipment to Antigua, in a worthwhile economical way. So like, maybe they know of some schools that have used materials, and I'd be able to work with somebody, and the Marma J Foundation would pay bounties in that way. And then still use the blockchain, like Sputnik DAO to pay bounties. But that's about all for this video. Honestly, these videos are supposed to be daily, and they're supposed to be like this. This is 13 minutes so far, so 10 to 15 minutes. And it's supposed to be just my ramblings of what I'm planning, what I'm thinking, what's the plan? Like, what is the goal? This kind of helps me keep my goal somewhat aligned with some sort of pathway. And I go all over the place every single day. So now I can look back on a video from like 3 weeks ago and be like, I did say publicly I would do these daily. Have I been doing that? And everybody can see that I haven't. Public accountability. But I'm going to try it. I did it today. I'm doing another one in about an hour. And I'm hopefully doing one tomorrow. And I'll do at least a mint-based one next week. So hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thanks for bearing with some of my crazy random videos. And yeah, I love you all and enjoy.